This is the way. Oh man, it's hard to breathe in there. What's up, y'all? Happy Halloween. Welcome to episode 227 of the Income Stream. Today's Halloween, but we're still going strong. We're going to do some website reviews and YouTube channel reviews today, and I'm looking forward to helping some of you out because this is the way. Anyway, anybody catch the new Mandalorian last night? It was awesome. So good. This isn't actually my Halloween costume for today. I've had this helmet since the first season. But anyway, really happy you're here. Thanks so much, and let's have some fun.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right, so what am I actually going to be? Well, I'm actually this guy instead. Iron Man. The whole family's dressing up as some Avengers today. Let's see. So I'm Iron Man. April is Captain Marvel because she is an absolute Marvel. We also have Keone, who's Captain America. And then Kai, our 8-year-old, is Black Widow. So we're going to dress up. We're not going out and trick-or-treating today because of COVID. And here in the U.S., obviously, it's getting crazy. But we do have something special going on today. We have a Halloween baking championship. We've been obsessed with these shows on Hulu, and it's where people come together and they compete to create creations with fondant and cake and modeling chocolate and all this stuff. And Kai had the idea that instead of going trick-or-treating today, we could do a fun little bake-off. And we have like pound cake, angel cake, all the things are already made, Twinkies, fondant, icing, and all this stuff. And Kai made all these different categories, and we have to choose them at random. And then we have to create a little creation, and then we're going to have some dessert tonight for that. So, should be fun. Karma, dude, thank you so much for the super chat, my friend. I appreciate you. What's up, Sadir, Manos, Samson, Consult the Blind Guy, Stephanie, Fun Will Now Commence, Castle Life, Mulageta, how are you doing? I'm doing well. How are you? Elton, what's up? So I'm going to put this guy down. I'm going to pull up a seat. We're going to talk about what we're going to be looking forward to today. So we're going to go for about an hour here, and I'm going to review some websites and some YouTube channels. Karma, if you are ready, I would love to start with you, and then I'm going to start, in fact, with sort of like what I'm going to be looking for. I think we've reviewed your stuff before, and it was awesome. I know we have your YouTube channel, and I would love to do whatever it is that you'd like me to review. So thank you. Let me know. And if you're down, let me know. If you need some more time, all good. We can go with somebody else. But we're going to perhaps review 2 to 4 people today. And I do like to go deep. And I think, instead of going like surface level for, 10 to 20 people, I love to go deep with fewer people because then we can get some more insight. We could go a little bit further and help more people out that way, in my opinion. You changed your hair. Oh, no, you always review my site. You can always review my site, whatever. I'm down. Cool. Well, I'm going to celebrate Halloween by having my sweets and some scary stuff to watch. Really fun. Manos, who happens to be not in the U.S., is still going to celebrate anyway. I love that. Shonda, I need some feedback for my website. Cool. So let me grab a pen and just let me write a couple of these down. Shonda, what is your website? Real Food and Drinks? Is that realfoodanddrinks.com? Samson, I got it. Oh, touchdown. Shonda, we'll do Samson. Or, excuse me, Karma. Karma Cashflow. Peasant, missing today's stream, but wanted to come in and say happy Halloween. Happy Halloween, my friend. Appreciate you. High five. And can you review about this Wealthy Affiliate? Is that a program? I'm not reviewing programs right now. Sunday School Made Easy. Cool. And we'll just leave it at that for now. Sunday School Made Easy. And that's a YouTube channel, I think. I just joined SPI Pro this week and stoked. Vicky V, yay! Thank you so much for joining SPI Pro. Appreciate you for that. And it's going to be super fun. You missed a great challenge in October, but we're going to have more challenges every single month within that community. And okay, I got one more. VegetarianZen.com. I'll do my best to help. But let's start with Karma Cashflow. And I'll kind of tell you what I'm looking for as I'm going through, just so we can speed through some of these. And then we'll go into it from there. So I'm going to karmacashflow.com. Love these Saturday reviews. Thank you so much, Sue, for the super chat. I appreciate the support. That means a lot. So let's just dive right in. Karma, dude, this looks amazing. Love the background. You stand out. You're. Sometimes I worry about these images where you have like a cutout of yourself and then a background. Sometimes they don't always work out so well because you're either blending in too much or the sort of line around you is sort of a little bit too blurry. This looks perfect, dude. I love it. I'm guessing this, and this is required, that this is mobile friendly. I would love these things to always be mobile friendly, and I'm pretty sure it is because most websites are today. If they're not, that's like the first thing you should fix. Because if maybe 30 to 50% of your people are finding you and they're on their mobile device and they're having a terrible experience, then we need to fix that, because that's sending signals to Google. If it's not mobile friendly and people are leaving, it's sending signals to Google that this is a website not worth ranking. So I would expect this to be good. I am noticing that there's a file name that's popping up here. In fact, I don't know if you could see this, but my mouse is hovering over it. It says _KLS5203 remove BG. It's likely just code for the image that you're using. I would highly recommend this might be the point at which you're ready to start going deep here, and we're going deep here. Changing the file name of your images, as well as making sure that the alt text for those images are SEO friendly, is really important. Less so the file name, but as you can see, it just is interesting that it's showing up there and it's actually not removing itself as quickly as I want it to. Dude, you got some guns, man. Love that. You been working out, my friend? No, great smile, great pose. I love it. It's just, I think that, I don't know what the alt image text is, but if you can make it your name or the name of your website, since this is the header image, that can help support when people actually search for this website or find you, whether they're using image search or regular search, they might be able to find you. Build your dream life by focusing on cash flow. Dream life, cash flow. Karma cash flow. Fits in perfectly. I'm curious about like splitting this up into two sentences. By focusing on cash flow technically isn't grammatically correct, but I think that's okay. It could work here. It's not a big deal. We teach you how to build cash flow, passive income, through building online businesses. Wherever you are on your personal business or entrepreneurial journey, it only gets better with cash flow, and we're going to help you get it. Download our free guide to learn my 5 secrets to building endless passive income. Get the guide now. Love the call to action. It's very clear what you want me to do first. This is really important on websites. Okay, all the stuff here, what do you want me to do first? Get the guide. I absolutely love that. I'm curious about the idea of we teach you, get my guide, we, my, I, we. We need to focus on one tense, or what is it? I don't know what the grammatical term is for it, but is it we or is it I? And I think that if it's you, Karma, then hey, it should be I teach you, or I can teach you, or I'll show you, or help you discover, right? Those things can work a little bit better. Learn to master the skills of building cash flow. Cash flow improves your life, work, and at home. Now, I'm curious, what if people are either afraid of cash flow or don't know it necessarily what that means? Cash flow is sort of a general term that maybe people aren't quite sure what it is. Maybe a quick little cash flow is money coming in, less coming out. I'm going to help you have more of it come in and less come out, for example, if that makes sense. So just some sort of like layman's term language about what cash flow actually means, so that perhaps people can have just a little bit better grasp. If that is indeed who you're targeting, those who are just starting out, who may not know or understand the importance of cash flow, we can't help them learn about cash flow if they don't understand what it means, right? But if it is something that you're targeting like existing entrepreneurs, then perhaps you don't have to go into that explanation, if that makes sense. It looks very clean though. The black and the black and yellow looks really good. New start here, perfect. I always look for a start here area. Listen to the podcast. I'm going to click on that in just a minute. Recommended tools, perfect. Mastery course coming soon. Love it. If I click on this, okay, cool. Like a sales page. Love it. Love the style. Love the text. It's pretty narrow, but that's okay. It helps me go down the page a little bit more quickly. I would say there's room for some images in here. It's a lot of text. I love even like little things like this to pop in between. Some images to break it up that do matter. Images that matter. Don't just like throw random images in there. Let's see. Hopefully, I'm looking for a place to sign up for the wait list. Yes, Karma, I want this. Oh, so is it available or is it coming soon? I'm not sure. If it's not available yet, then we need to either have a wait list or share that this is for Indeed, and I didn't read this yet, but maybe it is for like a beta program. Let's see. Thanks so much for reading this, and I look forward to working with you. P.S. In case you want, I'm offering you a course material. Okay, it seems like this is live. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. So I'm a little bit confused there in terms of the academy, but the sales page looks good. Whoa, I clicked back. Okay, I scrolled down a little bit. This is what I recognize, like the video, thumbnails, and whatnot. This is great. Dude, whoever designed your website, like props to them. What they're saying. Strong testimonials. I would say also, keep in mind, I'm noticing like 3 sort of mid-age gentlemen here. And if that's your target audience, then great, keep these here. But if you are looking to hopefully perhaps have some other types of demographics in there, you got to pay attention to the testimonials. I would rather have 3 different testimonials from 3 different kinds of people than basically the same testimonial from the same kind of person, if that makes sense. What's up, Rex? Good to see you here. Yeah, it's not complete yet. Just made it available just for you to view. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Boost your cash flow. So, okay, good. On the footer, it's always smart to sort of capture those people who end up on the bottom of the page to get the thing that you had at the top of the page. Dude, this is awesome. What do you want to learn about? I want to learn about Pat Flynn. All right, I could learn about Pat Flynn through affiliate products, maybe. We'll see. Cool. I love the search bar. I have that on my website as well. That's great. Let's go to the podcast. I know that's something that's a big deal for you. So this goes to Simplecast. Interesting. Power of Podcasting with Pat Flynn. There we go. Just published. Thank you again for having me. I think that I'm not a big fan of it going... So you have it open to a different page, which is cool. I think this is a good temporary solution. But honestly, the similar way that you have content on your website, like right here, I would love to see a podcast page in a similar way to keep people on your website, right? Because if I go off of your website here, I lose a lot of the opportunity to go into your sales page, dive into other parts of your website. Again, this is okay, but I would say in the future, doing that would be great. Thank you, Pat. I've been working 6 days straight in the gym. Nice. My pen disappeared. Okay. Start here. I want to see what's on the Start Here page. Karma, dude, I'm super impressed. This is one of the better looking, better flowing websites that we've reviewed here on the channel. And this is why I'm getting a little bit nitpicky with you. Welcome to Karma Cashflow. Now, do people know your name is Karma? Like, that's kind of cool. Hey, I'm Karma. I can teach you how to build cash flow, right? Like, who are you? That's the other thing. Like, where's you here? I don't even see an about page. That's important to have. We need to know, and I know you have a great story, you have a family, you have these things that I can connect to as somebody in your target audience, and that's not showing up here, and I think that's really key. I would have it be an about page, maybe a section here on the home page that then links to the about page to just go, hey, I'm Karma, I'm the mastermind behind Karma Cashflow. My life changed when I started to focus really on the cash that comes into my business and my expenses, and I've learned a ton of things over time that can help you speed through a lot of the mistakes that I made so that you can earn passive income much more quickly too and change your life and design it in the way that you want. Click here to learn more about me, right? And now I'm like, oh, this is like not just a guy trying to make money off of me here. Like, this person went through it with me or has gone through it before and had made some mistakes, and I can connect with them. And, those kinds of elements work really well. They work so well, in fact, that I remember on my old website, I had, back when it was a little bit more just me and sort of like Frankenstein pieced together, I had a name tag on the sidebar of my website that said, hi, my name is Pat. And it was a picture of me holding my son. And I got to tell you, like, that one picture alone had allowed so many people to come in and go, oh, this person's different from all the other people who are talking about entrepreneurship and building businesses online, right? I lift beers every day. Consistency is important to me, says Lex. That's funny. I love it. Cool. I want to go on the Start Here page one more time to review this. Click here to learn 5 secrets. Like, this image here takes up so much space, Karma, and I'm curious, like, if I were to take this away, and again, I can see the name of the image here. Perhaps it doesn't have alt text, but I'm wondering the effectiveness of this image to portray what it is that you're trying to teach. E-learning is not a term that most people use, or I know that you probably use anywhere on your website. So it's like prominent here. My eye went there first. I'm like, e-learning, I don't know, versus like either a person on their dream vacation because that's ultimately what they want to do, right? Or what have you. some of our blog posts. This is perfect. I absolutely love the idea of showing people like the best of what you have on a Start Here page. Check out our YouTube channel by clicking on the image below. Did that open a new page? It did. That's great. I think that we could like sell this a little bit more. You know, hey, I create videos every single week to help you even further. Click the link below. And this doesn't look like a link. Click the YouTube channel. Check out the banner by clicking on the image below. That's kind of a weak, no offense, call to action versus like an actual button with very clear indication that this is where you want to click. This image of YouTube's logo doesn't speak necessarily to a click, and just saying click the image below, I think that, again, just a little bit getting detailed here, I think you can go a little bit further. Click here to join the YouTube community and learn even more about achieving your dreams or what have you, if that makes sense. And then clicking on...
How's it going, my friend? Karma Cashflow here, and welcome to the channel.
I love how you have the... So this is perfect. I canceled it, but on the YouTube channel, it said, would you like to subscribe? Like immediately. And I think that was really cool. Same image here. This is great. Build a dream life by focusing on cash flow, passive income. This looks really good. I'm not going to go into the YouTube channel because we got a few more people to go through, but this is more of a website review. But yeah, an actual button to go there would be great. Mano says, out of context for now, but since it crossed my... we are not streaming on Twitch today. We're going to stream on Twitch tomorrow because it is Halloween. So thank you for asking. So you don't have to stay up as long as you normally do. But chat, let me know if this has been helpful or if there's anything here that has stood out to you. Perhaps even offer some advice if there's anything that stands out to you to Karma. But Karma, well done. Thank you so much for coming on the shopping block here and being our first victim here on Halloween. I mean, case study. But really impressed with the website. Like I'm looking at it and I'm like, wow, there's parts of this that I wish that I had on mine that feel really good. So just want to congratulate you, and I like that. So really good. David AV says, not trying to spam the chat, LOL. I recorded a podcast, just released it yesterday. I'm excited for you and the SPA fam to listen to it. Congrats, AV. Tell us a little bit more of where we can get it. This has been really helpful. I super appreciate you and your thoughts, mate. Really. Yeah, sorry it's so quick, but hopefully just high-hitting these things can help you a little bit further. So well done. All right, Shonda, you're on deck. Shonda, where can I go to check out your website? Shonda, if you're in the house, let me know, and we'll go from there. Also, Karma, I want to give you a little thank you gift for that. I don't do this for everybody, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you a moderator because you're just a key part of this family, and there's many more people here who I can make moderator as well. But, bro, you've been really inspirational to me, and thank you for the support from day one here, or day two, whenever you came in on the income stream. Happy to make you moderator, my friend. But Shonda, where are you at? I'd love to help you out. If not, website reviews are always helpful. Shonda, Real Food and Drinks. Maybe I can find you on Google. I think this might be you, right? Shonda, let me know if this is in fact the website, and then we can go from there. I have my work cut out for me. Cool. See you, Charles. Thanks for coming in today. I appreciate you. Cool. Frank, what's up, Frank? Good to see you here. Thank you. Bruh, I'm honored. Bruh, I received that honor, and I bounce it back to you. Is there anything to even say? Just, you deserve it, my friend. Thank you. Just getting confirmation from Shonda really quick that we are indeed looking at the right website, because I once did a website review, complete website review for somebody with the same name, but it wasn't their website. And it was really educational, but also really funny and a little embarrassing. So yes, that is me. Cool, Shonda. Thank you for allowing us to review your website together. I am just going to go through it and take myself off there. I do see that you're using Fusebox for a player. That's really neat to see. So no matter what people, or no matter what website we're at, you can see a player on the bottom for a podcast, right? Which is really cool. If I go to the About page, for example, it's likely there, unless you said no, you don't want it. But that's really great. I do see an About page here, which is great, and something, Karma, again, that you really, really need for sure. Let's see. Let's just go right into it. Real food and drinks. Food is a big part of your lifestyle, so let's keep it healthy and real. Okay. In terms of tagline, I'd say that's, a B. I think we can go perhaps a little bit further in getting even more hard-hitting with, not hard-hitting like aggressive, like you need to eat food that's good for you or you're going to die. Like we don't need to say that. But I think that it's kind of hey, let's keep it healthy and real. Okay, but what does that mean exactly? What am I going to get here? If this was the only thing, like if you said this to somebody on an elevator, for example, you look at them and you go, food is a big part of your lifestyle. Yeah. So let's keep it healthy and real. Cool. Okay. Like what else? Or what's maybe where can we focus in on, like, what are the actual outcomes of the time that I will spend here on this website? That's the really big deal. And the point of the tagline is, let's have it become a place to sell the person on spending time here, right? I love the language. It feels very like, even just in that tagline alone, it feels like we're just kind of friends already. We're having a conversation about it. But I think it's really important that in the tagline of your website and on your YouTube channel, wherever you have your brand, to sell people into spending time on your website. Like, what's the outcome? What am I going to get here? What are we going to discover with each other here, right? Cool. So let's go down. Also, I'm noticing the 3-column style here. That's very interesting. It's actually something that we don't see a lot anymore. And in fact, we don't see a lot because it can be very confusing to a new visitor, right? My eye goes to where do I want to go first? Do I go into this image here on the left-hand side, which is really cool? Or do I start in the middle to read? Would you rather have me start in the middle to read? In which case, we need to move some things around. There's just a lot to look at here, right? There's a lot to look at. I also think that the image up top, I love the image of like the food. That is a great image to use. It sort of displays the kind of things we're talking about here. I think that it can be made a little bit more clear. It almost looks blurry, and you could probably change that out or find a different version, or take another picture maybe at a side view angle instead of top down, so that you can kind of get more of this amazing looking food sort of in the screen. But other than that, I love the image sort of decision there, the image choice. I think that's fine. Realfoodanddrinks.com. What a great domain name, by the way. Way to score that. I don't know how you scored that, because that's a high value domain name. Scrolling down here, you get to the single column view down here. This I love. This feels a little bit more up to date. I like the sort of array of things here where I can go and choose and pick and decide what I want to view. You have really good thumbnails for each of these. I love it. Keep up the good work on that. I think that this section up here is very busy, and I think it would behoove you to change it to a I'm going to go to Karma's just for an example, right? On his homepage, you see very clearly, like, hey, this is me. Here's what you get here. Here's the whole purpose of this website, right? Here, and I don't like playing comparison, but I think just Karma has a really strong, what's called a welcome mat, like a welcome mat that welcomes people to the website. Imagine like all these words were on a welcome mat at a house. It's like I'm looking down at my feet and there's all these words. Like, I'm a little confused, right? A lot of these things like reasons and like a lot of the teaching that you're trying to do in here, I think this can be unpacked below. And you obviously have blog posts and other resources to help people with that. But I think about 12 years ago, you got the domain name. Wow, that's awesome. Well, no wonder, because I was like, wow, that's either a really expensive domain name or you somehow got lucky. But getting it that early makes sense. That's really when I started my blog too. Here you will find support in creating the healthy lifestyle you desire using real plant-based whole foods. Again, I think this top section is going to be the most important section. In fact, this is where I would spend all my time in changing things and updating things. Not necessarily saying this is bad, but I think you could go even further with getting more clear with why people need to be here and what is here that's not anywhere else, and also like what can they do first. And I love this sort of, this is a great image here. It stands out like a sore thumb in a good way. Get your guidebook with shopping list and salad template to help you make best food choices and make delicious no-fail salads. I would say this tagline down here, wow, delicious no-fail salads, that should be the name of the book. Delicious no-fail salads, a guidebook and shopping list to help you make the best food choices easy, right? Doesn't that title, chat, sound even better? Delicious no-fail salads. Like, that just tells you what it is versus telling them the call to action and what it actually is first. It's like delicious no-fail salads, your guidebook, and shopping list to help you make healthy food choice decisions or something like that, right? That sounds really good. Here you will find, this is what I want to expand on, right? Welcome to Real Food and Drinks. My name is Shonda, and I'm here to help you change your lifestyle through the food that you eat with plant-based foods. Plant-based foods are important because all these things, and explore the website or get my guidebook here for some really easy salad recipes to help you X, Y, and Z, right? So I think that is where we need to focus. And then down below, it's like, okay, here's what we need to do first. Here's what we need to do next. I see you have like top blog posts. It just, to me, feels like how I was in 2011, which was just like, okay, I have this website. I want to put everything I can in the place that I know everybody's going to visit. But in fact, you can do a little bit better by focusing on just tying and building a relationship with the person who just lands on your website and only showing the things that are necessary versus trying to it's almost like drinking from a fire hose, right? It's a lot in a short period of time. You have this entire website to sort of have a conversation, just like you are here. Again, I scroll down and I just have some breathing room now, and I think this is really great. Supportive recipes, boom. Informative blog posts, boom. Let's see here. Scroll down. Hello, my name's Shauna. I'm a wife and mother of 3 children plus multiple pets. Those facts make my life full in their own way. But add on top of that, a condition which made me feel I love how you're telling your story here and you're sharing why this is important to you. I love that. This is what was missing on Karma's homepage, something like this. I would love to see you with food or with like in the kitchen or with like holding a tomato or something that just like supports the real food and drinks sort of website, right? Versus just like a little tiny image of you. This is a great image, but I wonder like if we can expand it or have something a little bit more in context of what we're talking about here. Cool. And you're down below and you're like, here are the steps to creating a healthy lifestyle. This is what I would imagine the biggest call to action here. You could have a little bit more imagery or something to get me excited about clicking on that. Cool. Step 1. I love how you have the steps here. This is like, step by step. This is where we start. Step 2, set your mind to putting things in action. Now that you know what's behind your desire to move forward, it is time to engage your mind. You must be determined. First, you must make up your mind and not be deterred. There should not be any wavering. It is time to give it all you have. And most importantly, don't allow fear to doubt your underlying determination. In other words, be solid and believe in yourself. I think that this image of like what is a verb, what is a noun, is not really necessary here. I think that we need to focus more on like you connecting with your audience here. Like, what language does your audience use, right? What language does your audience use, and how can we display that language, right? I think that this sort of thing where we go, hey, like you need to know the actual definition of believe in action or all these kinds of things. It almost seems like it was just a screenshot. I think that you can go much stronger and go like, I agree. Like the mind is the most important part about this, right? Something to the likes of, perhaps you've tried to change your diet before, and it's hard. It's hard because it's because all things in life that are great don't ever come easy. But I'm here to help it make it easier for you. You're going to have doubts. You're going to not believe this is going to work for you. But it takes commitment and it takes a mindset and belief. You can have a quote in there. I think maybe quotes can do a great job, even better, of just like, here's the definition of this. Here's a quote that really means this. I think that, Shonda, what you need to do here is just speak from your heart. I think I can get a sense of that here. But if I was sitting across from you and I was like, yeah, I don't know about this healthy food lifestyle thing, how would you convince me? What words would you use? What do you think would be going through my head to say, no, I don't know if this is for me, and how can you talk me out of that, right? This is so good and inspiring. You're welcome, Shonda. Let's see, get rid of stress. Stress doesn't belong in your life. Cool. Take action, real food. I mean, we see how big this is. I mean, again, can you... The hard thing about this is like, okay, you want me to read this now. Okay, fine. Here's like, okay, well, I have to now determine what this actually means, and it's not exactly quite clear. Could you say, for example, there are 6 things that you need in life: rest, water, fresh air, exercise, healthy mindset, and most importantly, real food. And interestingly enough, having real food affects all these things. It helps you have better exercise, helps you have a better mindset. It helps you get better rest. And food and water, of course, go together. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, I think in this approach is what I've offered for many people who've had website reviews here before. It's like, go through your website as if you had no idea what was going on here and you were doubtful. How would you react to what is being said on your own website? It might even be beneficial to have either some friends or family members go and check out the website and just talk out loud about what they're thinking, and you be over their shoulder, or have them record their thoughts as they go through. And you'll unpack a lot of interesting things that you didn't even know either stood out or existed, or parts that they liked that you were kind of hiding or not even really known that was special. Okay, got the podcast here. Cool. The player, that looks real good. Do you have other episodes down below? Oh, the transcript, the Fusebox transcript, that looks really neat. Actually, this looks really good. I mean, it is my own product, but podcast 5. Okay, cool. I love how you have like a podcast section here. The only thing is, if it were possible in the sidebar, perhaps, because the podcast is a big part of the thing. Oh, here we go. No, never mind. You're doing it already. You're doing a great job. I got Anchor and all these other places where people can subscribe and listen to the show. I would have Apple Podcasts be first, though, if that's possible, to move Apple Podcasts and Spotify and Google Podcasts first. I think that would be best, because those are some of the ones that are sort of more important. Now, I don't know if you're using Anchor or not, but maybe you're unable to do that because it is Anchor and they want to have it be first. But anyway, let's see. Blog, awesome resources, online resources. So you see how like the 2 columns, like my eye doesn't know where to go. It's so confusing. I think that we need to stick more with a 1 column, or if you do have a sidebar, have it be different, because right now I'm wondering if I should go to Ground Yourself today, or if this is happening Monday night that I should go to, or these other things. I know that we can squish more things in a shorter period of time or shorter space by doing that, but I think I think people come here and they're just going to be flabbergasted about like what they need to read or do first. And I think that we need to step up and go, no, hey, let me show you what's most important. And here's number 1, here's number 2, like we did on the step-by-step page. I think that could go a long way. Cool. But overall, like, really good. I think it just needs an update. It feels very 2015, if you will. And I think that what we could do is, I don't think that you have to necessarily redo the entire theme. I just think, especially on the homepage, the image up top, maybe the spacing a little bit up top as well. You could blow it up a little bit and make it, more grand, why this is so important. And this is so important. This likely has changed your life in some way, eating healthy foods. And we need to say the words that can connect with the people who are here, who know they need to make a change, who want to do this, but just have tried it before, it didn't work, and really help people understand, like, what about this particular website is going to help people? What is different about this website versus all the other places that they can go to get help with relation to this different thing? And I think focusing on the homepage here, as we're seeing, and just getting it very clear with what is it that's going to connect with people. And also when we start talking about yourself and how this is a part of your story too, this is a very, very big part that's going to help you stand out. It's that connection. It's that one-on-one sort of feel like, hey, Shonda and I, we're working together on this. And I think that could go a very long way too. Michael Mann says, good documentaries on that list. My eyes draw the green sidebar, says Michael. Yeah. I would like to see more photos of you on the site, Shonda, says GTO. I agree. Peeps, can we give Pat a thumbs up for this session? 91 of us in the chat. Yes. Thank you, Lisa, for that. If you want to give a thumbs up, that helps. It helps more people find this later. It does help with the algorithm. I very much appreciate it. And if you want to leave a thumbs down, like Debbie Downer here, who left one earlier, that's okay. All good, as long as it helps you in some way. Maybe you need to get out something in your life on me. That's okay. I'm here to support you either way. But let's turn that frown upside down. This has been great to get me started with making an update. Pat Flynn, my skills are lacking in design, and that's okay. That's where we can sort of take advantage of things like themes and other things that are already done by other designers, and then our sort of content can fit in on that. And I know it's going to be a struggle for many people who go, oh, I wish my website looked like Karma's or whatever. And it's like, we didn't all start there. Karma didn't start there. I didn't start there. Again, just to give you some inspiration, I shared this yesterday. But if we go to Google, history of smart passive income themes, I want you to see what the very first SPI website looked like. It looked like this. This is what the very first website looked like, with a dark image of me in a snowboarding outfit. I don't even snowboard. I'm wearing like two pairs of glasses. I don't know why. Down here, changing it up a little bit, using colors inspired by Darren Rouse from ProBlogger.net. And again, of course, even though these websites were bad, I was still building an audience because I was writing stuff that was getting pushed out. I was writing stuff that was different. I was creating stuff that I knew could help people because I had just gone through a layoff and was able to survive and build a business on my own. Then it got to this, which was actually really great. Hired a designer on elance.com for $200 to make this. Then I tried to tweak it, and then it actually made it worse. I went to a 3-column view. I mean, there's so much noise here. Where does your eye go? What do you click on? You have no idea. And then I went back to this design, made it a little bit cleaner. There's that image of me with me and my son up there. Again, just try my best, and that's all you can do. Try your best, and I think, Shonda, that you are on the right track, and hopefully we can keep it going for you. Okay, cool. We're gonna do a YouTube channel review, and I'm gonna look for this channel really quick. Sunday School Made Easy. Was it Sunday School Made Easy or Sunday School Made Simple? Sunday School. Let me know if I got that wrong, because I don't want to review the wrong one again. I've done that before. Sunday School Made Simple. Maybe I said Made Easy. Maybe I could find it here. Sunday School. No, it's not letting me go through the chat to find things. All right, if you're still here, Sunday School Made Easy. Thanks for sharing your website and journey. Okay, maybe this is not you because you are Sunday School Made Easy. Interesting, interesting. Oh, that is you. Oh, cool. Excellent. Do you have, I don't know why it says Sunday School Made Easy, Sunday School Made Simple. But if this is it, I'm going to review it. We're going to go right into it. One more confirmation that we are in the right place. Because again, one time I did a review and it wasn't the person who I actually made a review for. It should be easy, right? Not, let's see if I can find a different one. Filter, channel. Ah, here we go. Okay, cool. Sunday School Made Easy. We are in the right place now. Cool, thank you. Awesome. Love the colors in the the header there. We have a picture of you. I think the picture of you could be a little bit more clear, and it's interesting because you have all these beautiful colors here, and then you're in black and white. I think we need to have your avatar, excuse me, I need to sneeze. Whoa, something just took over me. Okay, excuse me. So yeah, I'm going to help you out and best I can. And it looks like you just started this, which is really great. Started it maybe a week ago. You're very consistent with videos already, and that's great. The hardest part is the start. And the start is where we need to try to see if we can get feedback early on so we can make these changes that, if done now, can help you exponentially. Like this, just the fact that you're here, number one, trying to learn. Number two, that we're going to do a review for you. This is going to make major changes for you. Like even little minor changes now make such a big difference over time. So I'm very, very pleased that we got you here early on in this journey for you. Thank you for the blessed views, by the way. So Sunday School Made Easy with Rosaline Naidu. And this is really cool. I think that number one, if you made, so I'm just gonna nitpick, like we're here in the beginning, right? So number one, if you can go back and make your name capitalized on school and then made and easy, just so they're all caps, like that's a title, so let's make it all caps. Number two, I like the artwork here. We don't actually need to change it, although I do see like a weird, I don't know why it's like this funky like pattern down below. Like if this could just extend, if you had the ability to do that, and kind of like keep going here. I mean, I really like the design, that the way this comes over like this, the text, Sunday School Made Easy, I think that's great. And again, the image, I would love to see you in color. And I would love to see just that also on your avatar, because there's, I don't know, black and white's cool in many cases, especially for stylizing art-related things. But I think that we need to have color here, because it makes me wonder, well, why are you black and white when everything else is beautiful and colorful, right? So that's, I would change that, and then maybe just up like move this text with your name on it even up a little bit. It's okay if your image goes across the top of it. It adds to the sort of personality and style there. But again, I like the colors. Actually, a lot of problems that I see on YouTube channels, there's just not great artwork, and you're already doing really well there. So let's keep up the good work there. Number two. Okay, sorry, I was looking at some comments here and just making sure we're all good. Okay, cool. Number one, you could have a video here shown, one created ahead of time. I think this is going to be really important because Sunday School Made Easy alone doesn't quite tell me exactly what this is about. You could, in fact, have some text in the artwork above to just go really quickly into similar to what we were talking about with the previous two, like a tagline or something that helps me understand who this is for, what it's about, what it's going to do for me, right, if that makes sense. The video thumbnails actually look really cool. Very clear. They stand out. I think they're great. This one here that you made a week ago maybe is a little bit, this craft, or I think that says craft. Whoever does your artwork, maybe that's you, is really good. Like these are really good, or yellow, they stand out. I can read them at a small scale. I would keep up the good work with that. No changes there at all. The titles are where we need some help. I see hashtags in the titles. I'm going to go into one of these videos in just a moment, but what I was saying was because Sunday School Made Easy doesn't necessarily tell me exactly what it's about, or maybe how does this differ from other Sunday school type places on YouTube. We just came across one. We want people to go, wow, this is the one that I was actually looking for this whole time, right? So you could have a welcome video, even just like a 60-second welcome video. You can keep it unlisted, and then you could show it here. You have the option in your settings, Naidu, to have it shown for people who are new here so that you can go, hey, my name's Naidu. I'm here to help you XYZ, ABC, whatever the things is, 1, 2, 3, do, re, mi, ABC, 1, 2, 3. Sorry, a little bit of Jackson 5 in there. That's you doing the artwork. Wow. Well done, Naidu. That's great. That's a huge advantage that you have. I think that we definitely need to utilize that even more. That was something that helped me when I first started. The fact that I had just gotten laid off from an architecture job, and then I had Photoshop skills from my architecture stuff. And then I brought that into the online space on my website when I finally learned how to do website stuff, and that was really key. But anyway, actually really good start for a brand new channel, and it seems like you're producing videos, which is great. It's going to be a slow start, just know that. And this is the grind. This is where like things need time to get up there. So I'm going to go in here and click one of these videos.
Colors, preschool learning video.
Okay, so I'm looking at the title. Hashtags will be fine when used in the description. You can just use the hashtags in the description. I think you might see one even down below in the description for this video. You'll see it just marked there below already. The cool thing about the hashtags is in fact they are clickable, which is really cool. But when a person comes here, you are only when a person discovers your video, there's only two things working for you. Number one, the thumbnail, which you are doing really great at, and number two, the title. And right now the titles need some work. They should have the keyword for the video first, or in the title itself, and could potentially even be something that's clickable, right? Like for example, this one is a colors one, colors preschool learning video. That more to me is like a tag versus like what this video is, right? Like 5 colors, all preschoolers need to learn now, right? Or the 5 first colors you should learn in preschool, right? Something to that nature goes a very long way. Cynthia, thank you so much for the super chat. I appreciate you for the support. Why doesn't her channel show up in a direct Google search? Because it's so new, most likely. There are likely videos that have this same channel title in their video itself, and it's just going to take some time. Google doesn't want to just show stuff that's brand new right away because they don't know if it's actually in fact somebody who is worthy essentially of having their videos up there because they're so new, right? So it's going to take some time, and it's going to take some time to show relevance to those keywords. So that's kind of why, if that makes sense. But yeah, I would say that the title definitely needs some help. I would title this, for example, preschool colors made easy, and that way you can also make the made easy sort of like a thing. Like maybe that's your shtick, right? Like preschool colors made easy, preschool shapes made easy, something like that, and that becomes a big draw. There was a channel that I remember, not a channel, but it was a podcast called I can't remember the name of the language, but I think it was like Taiwanese or Cantonese made easy or something like that. And the made easy part is such a fun little thing. It reminds me of Amy Porterfield, right? Online marketing made easy. That's her thing. And she just makes all these things easier. So you could, in fact, benefit sort of twofold by having made easy in your title after what it is that you're talking about, right? Preschool colors made easy, right? Which would be really cool. Happy Halloween, Rocks fan. Frank, recommendation to show up in YouTube search would be to add channel name as a tag in the videos. Yeah, there's debate with relation to tags, but yeah, definitely do that. What Frank is saying here is to take your channel name, right? Sunday School Made Easy, and make that a tag in every one of your videos, a tag. And that way YouTube just has a little bit more help from you determining that, oh, okay, all these are sort of related to each other, if that makes sense. Destiny Show, happy Halloween, my friends. Great info.
Bruh.
Thank you so much for the super chat, Destiny. Boris, you're amazing. Cool. Yes, I've been going a year and it still doesn't show up in search, and not at all on YouTube Kids, but we press on consistently and trust it will. Yeah, I think that with for kids channels, the big struggle there is you're not going to be found in YouTube search, and we want to be found in YouTube Kids, and there's a lot more. That's where I would focus your learning. Both Grandma Goody and not Shauna, and Naidu. I would look at people who have YouTube Kids channels and how they maximize their impact there, how they show up there. I do not know how they do that, or the implications of that, or how that works, or if it's just more of a YouTube eventually finds that your channel's for kids and then puts you there. But YouTube Kids is where you would likely get most of your views eventually. This kind of style of video could be one that I can imagine just like parents going, okay, we're going to watch Naidu today because they're like pressed for time, or they're in the car or whatever, or the kids like not doing their, whatever, like kids are in front of their iPads now, right? And this is the kind of stuff that can be educational that a parent would see perhaps on a YouTube Kids kind of situation and share it. So that, I think, would be a great way to sort of determine and just look up YouTube videos on how to get onto YouTube Kids, or YouTube Kids SEO, YouTube Kids help. Like those are kinds of things that I think we could do, right? But I mean, other than that, there's not much else that's bad here. I mean, I think that maybe on your about, let's see, thanks for checking out this channel. Start children off the right way they should go, and even when they are old, they will not turn from it. Proverb, love it. A little bit of that in there. Our channel is focused on giving small to medium-sized churches and new teachers resources that can aid their ministry work. So up here, easy to follow resources to help you in your ministry work, or something like that would be sort of similar to a tagline, right? Hey Archer, happy Halloween, everyone. Boo haha. Nice. Bro-haha. Have a great day. Thank you, Hey Archer. Appreciate you, my friend. Thanks for being here. Time change overnight, by the way. Thank you. Frank says, do you have any more opening today for another review? I wanted to share with you my website updates based on your feedback. I don't. I'm going to do one more review for vegetarianzen.com, and then we're going to call it. But Frank, next week I would love to review your stuff and see where you're at, if that's okay. I'm not dressing up today. I have to, Monday to Friday to go to work. Today we are dressing up, but we're not going out for Halloween. Let's see. How did I get here? Okay. Anyway, question. Can it be made for teachers and then use them as a tool for Sunday School Made Easy? They can be. And in that regard, it would have to be very clear in the beginning of the video who it's for, because YouTube could find this video and go, oh, no, this is for kids, not for teachers, right? But if in the video you do what I think is very similar to, there's a lot of people who do this, where at the beginning of the video, they kind of like Mike's ESL channel, right? And Dawn, I think, is here as well, who has worked with him. But at the beginning of the video, it's like, hey, teachers, this video is a video about shapes. This is how you use this video with your kids. And starting at the 1 minute mark is where you want to go, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And that could be a workaround to say that, no, this video is not for kids. It's for teachers to give to their kids. And I could see that potentially working, but I'm not quite sure. I think that, again, if it is indeed for teachers, then maybe that is in fact the thing. And if that is in fact what it is, then we need to make that very clear in the artwork, in the about page, on that welcome video, and all those other places too. Cool. So I hope this is helpful, Naidu. Again, great start. Just 5 subscribers, but that's 5 human beings that are now here who have found you, and that's excellent. That's absolutely excellent. So well done. We're going to finish off today with the final, I'm going to probably end 1 or 2 minutes early just because I have to help out April. We got a new puppy, and she's got hula lessons. The puppy doesn't have hula lessons. My daughter does, but April's trying to get that ready for my daughter. But we're going to go to vegetarian, Zen.com. And let's see. Awesome. Here we are, vegetarianzen.com. All right. Okay, so overall, first of all, love the colors. Love the logo at the top. That's like a carrot and a pea, a care pea or a parrot, however you want to call it. Home, about, FAQ, contact us, great. A couple rows of navigation, that's fine. Vegetarian Zen, most important part here. Let's read it. You found a peaceful place for vegetarians, vegans, and the veg curious to share recipes, products, resources, and services to help you live a more compassionate, plant-based lifestyle. Good friends, good food, good fun. Wow. That's a great one. I love it. I love how you say, like, and it's very Zen, right? It's very Zen. The way you said that is very Zen. It's almost like you just landed here and you're like, hi, you found a peaceful place for vegetarians, vegans, and the veg curious to share recipes, products, resources, and services to help you live a more compassionate, plant-based life. High five on that. Yes, that's so good. Good friends, good food, good fun. Love it. Cool. Sign up for our mailing list and receive 5 ways to sneak more fruits and veggies into your diet. Cool. I don't typically recommend, first of all, white on green doesn't stand out as much. I think we can have some black text there or something maybe a little bit different, or maybe even a box or something around this text so that it stands out a little bit more. But typically we don't want to go, because guess what? Nobody wakes up in the morning and goes, yay, I want more emails, right? We want the primary draw to be the 5 ways to sneak more fruits and veggies, not the primary thing to be the sign up to get more emails. Oh, and we'll also give you this, right? I think the big draw here should be get your free instant download, 5 ways to sneak more fruits and veggies into your diet. Enter your name and email below. You'll get it right away. And I'm going to send you even more helpful things to help you live your vegetarian, vegan lifestyle or something like that, right? So hopefully that makes sense. Whose website is this? Vegetarian Zen? Yeah, who is that? I don't know the name, but I captured this earlier. It might, in fact, be vegetarian. The high five always sounds like a face slap. It can, right? Like, haters in the house? Get out of here. But I don't see any haters today. Cool. How can we help you? Podcast, recipes, resources. I think that you could further this by having a little bit of explanation on or under each of these. Our podcast, and whatever the name of your podcast, you can put it there, with episodes with amazing conversations with experts, or maybe real life stories of whose lives have changed. I don't know what the podcast, like, this is not enough of a draw unless I'm already in podcast. I want you to write something so that even if I don't even know what a podcast is, you have me click on that, right? Hopefully that makes sense. Oh, it's Vicky's. Yes. Awesome, Vicky. Thank you, Vicky. Recipes. Easy to follow recipes. And maybe if there's something unique there, like without the life stories, or I don't know, because that's just a pet peeve I have with recipes. No offense if that's what you have, Vicky, but the life story that happens before I finally get the recipe or whatever. Anyway, just similar to what I just mentioned about the podcast, a little paragraph or something to make me go, oh, okay, cool. And then resources, boom, right? These images are fine, but I would love a little paragraph, just a very hard hitting, this is what you're going to get when you click here, right? And again, I didn't, like, are these images clickable too? Okay, cool, good. Featured posts, vegan for everyone with Laura Theodore. Cool, featured post here. Featured posts. Okay, these thumbnails are fine. What people are saying. Thank you for helping us feel comfortable. If you have images to go along with these testimonials, that always works better. That means a picture of the person, if possible. If this is an Apple review, then maybe just put, you know, an image of your podcast and put, like, you know, 5 star, like just some image to go there, right? These are all Apple Podcast reviews. Yeah, and this is fine. These are fine to use. Check out Vegetarian Zen on Instagram. Follow on Instagram. Does this open a new page? Perfect. Love that. Beautiful. Congrats on 1,000 followers, by the way. Very cool. All right. So far, so good. I'm liking what I'm seeing here. So far, it's like, okay, first thing I want you to do, get this guide, right? That's the first thing. And then, okay, we're like, come explore, right? You would mention that this is like, is there a community here as well? The headline really made me feel like there was going to be some like a community here, because it's like, hey, we're here together, we're this peaceful place, right? But I don't know if you have that or not. If you do, it should definitely end up somewhere. But I don't know if you have that yet. My video is blurry. Let me see that. Sorry if it is blurry. Okay, we're going to go to recipes, because I know that's a big draw, of course. Ah, okay. Okay. Okay, cool. I actually like this. It's like not too much information. I can see what I have here and go, ooh, what is that? What is that? Like originally I was going to say, there's no text here. I don't know what it is, but I kind of like the interactivity here. This is really great. Sometimes if it's blurry, Cynthia, it may be on my end and it might be on yours. I'm not sure. But it looks like other people are having an okay time, so I apologize if it is blurry. Let's click on one of these recipes. Peanut butter jelly time. Peanut butter jelly time. Wow. Okay, I want that. Peanut butter and jelly muffins. Image, obviously, so important for a recipe. You share the recipe up front. I love it. Now, this would be a very Pinterestable thing. I don't know if Pinterest is on your game plan, but I would highly recommend checking out Pinterest. Pinterest and recipes are like peanut butter and jelly, right? See what I did there? You gotta see how you might be able to use Pinterest to help you. And I know, and I saw a Pinterest button below, but that's like not even near an image, which is where people want to really share things. You could download an app. There's an app called SumoMe, which is free to use from the App Sumo people. And they have, in fact, an image sharing thing there that interacts and plays with Pinterest. I think Pinterest would be really, really good. No long story, LOL. Thank you, Vicky. I appreciate that. I definitely would say peanut butter and jelly muffins. Do you say peanut butter and jelly muffins? Yes, you do. Okay, good. It's important to have, just like what I'm sharing here, it's important to have the actual keyword that you're going for in the first paragraph somewhere, and you do that, which is really great. But Pinterest should be, I think, a very, very... What's up, Insane McLean? Great name, by the way. Doug Smith, what's up? This is really good. The other thing that I think you could do to take these one step further, Vicky, would be a video. If you had one of those short little videos, I can see, like, you have all the things here. I think that we just need to enhance what's on here if you do have the time to do that. If not, that's okay. You're doing great here. And honestly, the biggest thing would be to get people on your email list to create a community with. I think communities can be so key, and I don't see one here. And I think that that's perhaps something that you can do to become a resource, to get more feedback, to collect more information, all those great things. But the final thing I'll say here, because I got to bounce soon, would be that some videos of you doing this could be a really great thing for YouTube, and to also help increase the rankings here on the website too. And that's very shareable on Facebook, very shareable on Instagram, all those kinds of things could end up here too. Awesome. So anyway, really, really good. We'll expand soon. Yep. Okay. So that's just confirmation that, yeah, I think that would be great. And they don't have to be the 20-minute videos about how to cook something. You could experiment with different kinds of videos. I would look at other channels, other Instagrammers, other recipe people, and see how they're integrating YouTube, and just pull inspiration and create your own style. And I think that people will get to know you more, because that's the other thing. I don't know you, Vicky. I didn't get to see who was behind here. Where are you? Who are you? And how are we going to get to know you a little bit? I do see an about page here. So I think you can end up on the homepage. This is really great. Great. Vicky and Larissa, let's have a little bit of you on the homepage, maybe with some of this great food that you have, maybe in the garden or something, and then we can get to connect with you even more. So awesome. Love how you have a story here too. Well done. Very impressed. So, whew. Hey y'all, thank you so much for coming in today. I appreciate you. Well done. We reviewed 4 websites. You can go and watch the replay. Actually, 3 websites, 1 YouTube channel, and great job today. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, 9 a.m. Pacific, noon Eastern, and we're going to do some chill out Q&A and have some fun and enjoy the 1st of November together. So anyway, thank you so much, everybody. I appreciate you. Great work. And as always, Team Flynn for the win. Peace out, y'all.
This is the income stream to help you achieve your dream, all while we keep it clean. This is the income stream. It's the kind of show where you can come and go, but then you leave inspired with no fee required. The income stream with Pat Flynn.
All right, great work, everybody. Happy Halloween. Stay safe out there. Don't eat too much candy and enjoy time with family. And even if you're on the other side of the world, just, hey, there's no excuse not to have some fun. Maybe dress up anyway. So take care, everybody. Thanks so much. Peace out.
Bruh.